Hello everyone, this is Mr. Stamkos, and today we are back on HLM 20 with our Red Wings. This is part 7, and last time we stopped a day before the trade deadline just to, see if there were any moves that I kind of wanted to make. And I just took a quick look through the lineup here right now, and we are actually going to make a move today. There's one player I kind of want to get off the team, and he has improved his play recently, but still not enough for me to really like him. And there is a younger option out there. So the player I am talking about is Michael Neuwirth, who is 32, 78, low starter, low injury resistance. And earlier on in the year, he had a goals against average of above 4, so he's really dropped that. He has 9 wins in 25 games, which is all good and all, but we go to Chicago here. We scroll down to the bottom for them. They got Corey Crawford, who's playing not so great. They got Malcolm Subban, who's playing not so great, but they also got Colin Delia, who's kind of just sitting here doing nothing, and he's 26. So I decided, why not pick him up, because he is a lot younger of an option, and they don't want to do this straight up 1-for-1. So what I am going to do is I'm also going to throw in Edmonton's 4th here, and I think that's a very fair trade for them to take on Neuwirth as a 3rd goalie, and in exchange we get Colin Delia as our new backup, which I like, and that also brings our average age down to 25.8. But, yep, that's it. We're going to move past the trade deadline. That is the only move I wanted to make. So, yeah. There we go. A pretty lackluster trade deadline and overall season, I know. But what needs to be done, needs to be done. And if nothing needs to be done, then so be it. So we're actually going to just simulate the rest of the season here. And, we're not making playoff hockey, I know that for a fact, but, I mean, hey, we're going on a bit of a tear, but, okay, Fabry, 4-day injury, oh, God, it just screwed my lines, man. Hate when it does that. I really do. Erickson goes down. Svechnikov. Who's the one that comes up? Oh, it's N, right? Then it's N, Sherbach, Glendening, Suter. So yeah, we throw Christopher N in for 4 days, so yeah. Oh, one more. And he will be ready for the Pittsburgh game today. Nice. So Fabry goes in for N, takes over his second line. Beautiful, lovely, everything's good in the hood. And let's just get through these last few games. And yeah, I'll just go up a couple days. Wait until the season's over. Their season has officially ended. So let's take a look at how we did. And we finished 34, 45, and 3. So pretty good. We finished about what I expected us to finish. Yeah, we weren't the worst team. Let me see here. Where did we finish in the league standings? I'm actually going to save right here. I'm afraid. I don't want to lose, a month and a half of progress. Okay, league. So, we're going to go down to 25. So, Montreal, Arizona. We finished 4th to last. Okay, that's a win. It's a step in the right direction. We finished better than Colorado, who has a lot of really good players, including McKinnon with 92 points, Rantanen, Landeskog, Makar, and Comfer. And they were also really bad last year, so they've actually gotten worse, but I think that's mainly because of the goalie. We also finished better than the Senators, which is not a big surprise. Batherson, 74 points. Led them. Tierney with 65. Kachuk. Tierney and Kachuk really just feeding Batherson a lot. And then Gabrick and Chabot, too. Wow. And they finished a lot. They finished not a lot, but actually they finished worse. Not surprising, but hey, still. And then also LA. Kopitar, Doughty, Carter, Stutzel, and Iafallo. So Stutzel was really good this year for them. A really good draft pick, helped them finish. Not great, still last in the league, but whatever. He can't really do much. Tampa finishes first with 56 wins, 122 points. But yeah, let's go look at the player stats now, because that's what I'm here to look at. So Larkin leads a team with 69 points, so basically you're getting a 70-point season out of Larkin here, which is awesome. With the team he had around him, I think it's a worse team than 18-19. So yeah, that's really good for him. He's only 24 still, so that's awesome. Tyler Bertuzzi finishes with 60, which is so good to see, because I wasn't sure with him moving forward. I wasn't sure what he was going to do in the offensive zone, but putting up 60 is nice. And then Philip Hronik with 56 points, minus 57. Yeah, that needs to be improved on, but going forward with a 50-plus point defenseman in Philip Hronik, that's going to be huge for us. So that's great. Mantha with 54, that's a career high. Fabry, 51, rebounds from St. Louis. Zadina with even 49 points in his first full rookie season. But yeah, Joe Hicketts was our only rookie, and 14 points for him, and a plus 22. That is insane. A plus 20 for Joe Hicketts. That's awesome. Yeah, all players. Rasmussen, Perlini, Hiroshi. None of these guys finished bad. Hiroshi did a little bit worse this year, but he was also playing second instead of third line, and he missed 10 games. Cholowski was about as I expected points-wise. Really bad defensively still, though. P.S. Suit there did the exact same, just in higher games. He got a little bit better defensively, less time on ice, but I don't know if he's going to really be a big part of this team moving forward, because I like him as a fourth line option, but I don't know. I feel like his value's kind of being wasted down there. Then Alvarez has a scratch, only played 2 games. Yeah, overall, really good year out of the forwards. I'm happy out of that. Plus minuses weren't the best, but I'm happy with the offensive output. Francouz wasn't horrible as well. Colin Delia wasn't really bad in his time, but so was Neuwirth in his time here. So yeah, let's head into the league stats now, actually, because I forgot to take a look at that. So let's see it. Who's going to win the Hart? Line A is going to win the league scoring with 113 points, which is insane for him. Goal scoring Line A, right? Yeah, Line A. What can I say? Awesome. Ovechkin just a goal behind him, and Kucherov just a goal behind Ovechkin. So really good. Really, really good season out of Line A. He usually performs really good. The playmaking award will go to Mark Scheifele, who's on that Line A line, and Krug's a close second, as usual, and Dvorak's actually third. He was awesome, man. How do you put 93 points as Christian Dvorak? That's weird. That's so weird. He's 86, though. Going on to the best defensive forward award. That's going to go to Eric. Nope, it's going to go to Patrick Laine with a plus 44. Actually, it could go to him or Scheifele. I'm going to say Scheifele. Defensive, Torrey Krug with the Offensive Defenseman of the Year for a second year in a row, and Carlson with the Defensive Defenseman for a second year in a row, I believe. Moving on to goalies, wins. Vasilevsky, I think, is going to be taking it home. So really good numbers out of him too. Led the league in, no he didn't, Bobrovsky led the league in shutouts, but he was second. He was second. I guess the only one to look at is rookies, and Lafreniere edges out Stützle by 1 point on a much, much better New Jersey team, also getting 3.5 more minutes than Stützle. So if you were asking me, I would say Stützle deserves it more, but I'm not really the one who's judging it. There's also a lot of good rookies there this year. It's a pretty decent rookie crop. No one outstanding, but still. And then you got Shesterkin, who didn't play really good. None of the goalies played amazing, but, you know, they played, you know, like 20 game, 24, 21, 32. So just a decent amount of goalies playing here. But, yeah, and who do I think is going to win the championship this year? I don't know. I'll just say Tampa, because Tampa's always a safe pick, I guess. Just do best lines, because it doesn't really matter at this point. We're going to be heading into the draft with, I don't know what pick, but we're going to do the draft lottery today, for sure, because, I want to know what kind of player we're going to pick. And honestly, you guys should know what kind of player I'm leaning towards. A good offensive goal-scoring winger for Larkin to feed on. Just like last year with Holtz or Askarov, I really did want to draft Holtz. Washington won. I think that's the second year in a row. Yeah, they beat Tampa again in the semis. That sucks. And Vegas, again for the second time in Vegas's year. But yeah, it really, really sucks for me. Really, really sucks that we didn't get Holt. But I'm fine with Askarov. He's going to be playing as our backup next year, so that's really awesome. Getting him, and you know, he might even be the starter next year, honestly. But yeah, let's just take a look at the awards. So Washington, second year in a row, Presidents goes to Lightning, 122. Washington, it was Anaheim last year, Vegas this year, so 2 Pacific teams. The defensive forward of the year goes to Crosby for a second year in a row. That's fine. That's awesome. Good for him. Even though I don't like him. Scoring goes to Line. Last year was Ovechkin, so 55. MVP, Line, no surprise there. Playoffs MVP is Ovechkin this time around. So, yep, no surprise. OFD is Torrey Krug. Oh, no, it was Brent Burns year one, but Torrey Krug, he was going to get one sometime, so... defensive defenseman goes to Carlson this year. Last year went to Riley. Offensive player of the year goes to Line. A lot more scoring out of players this year, I find. Playmaking went to Scheifele with 74, just barely edging out Krug. Rookie of the year went to Lafreniere. Again, I think it should have been Stützle, but this game, highest point rookie wins. So, yeah. And then goalie, Vasilevsky, that's nice to see. And that's it for the awards. So let's head into retirement. This is going to be a bit of a longer one, I think. Because I also want to take a look at the draft board. But yeah, we have a lot of good retirements here. Big ones. Thornton, Getzlaf, Zetterberg. Not very impactful Zetterberg. But let's take a look at overall. Getzlaf, Thornton, Kovalchuk, Vanek, Seabrook, Coburn, Kessler, Hamuse, Green, and Erickson. And Dan Hamuse just retired a couple weeks ago in real life. So... I made a video on him. Go check it out again if you haven't already. I think I've said that already before, but Green, that's rough. But San Jose loses 2 good roster players in Vanek and Thornton. Let's just see how they did. Vanek put up 40 in his last year, and Thornton put up 48. So that's tough loss. Getzlaf and Anaheim put up 37. So he was injured, to be fair, but still. And Seabrook was probably like a 4-point defenseman, 23. Not bad. Goalies, Corey Crawford, Brian Elliott, Curtis McElhaney, all retire. And, yeah, all 3 of those guys are really solid goalies. They played considerable amount of time. McElhaney was good in his last year. Elliott was trash, so I see why. And Crawford wasn't horrible. But that's all for retirement. But let's get into the draft lottery. And the lowest we can pick is 7. So let's take a look at the prospects from 4 to 7 here. So it's a guy like Dylan Gunther to Owen Power. So we're taking a look at one winger and like a bunch of guys. And the next best winger would be Ramo Hannanen, which his player type is a sniper, which is what we want, but I don't know how good he's going to be. I think he's just going to be a medium top 6. But Owen Power would be awesome to get. He's elite. Kent Johnson would be sick. He can play the wing. He can play the wing. Jesper Wallstedt is not a guy we're going to take, but Luch, I'm really hoping for Gunther. I'm really hoping for a top 4 here. We really do need it, because if not, I honestly don't know what we're going to do with this pick, but let's head into it. We have the 4th best odds. We can't move past 7 again, so let's do it. Oh my god, a team already moved into the top 15. Philly, Chicago, Dallas, New Jersey. This is the moment of truth. Okay, we're picking 5th. Dylan Gunther might slide to us, but let's just see. Picking number 3. LA dropped down to 4. That's so awful. Edmonton picks 3rd. Screw you, Edmonton. Gary Bettman 2nd. Ottawa, okay, so they get another amazing prospect. And the team to get Otto Ratti, who's sick in this game, is Colorado. It's always Colorado. Colorado has literally gotten Otto Ratti like 3 times or something like that. It's either them or Arizona. But yeah, we pick 5th, so is it worth us moving up and potentially not even getting Gunther? I mean, being stuck with a guy like Thomas Lindbergh isn't bad at all. I think he may be high elite. Ken Johnson, I know, is high top 6. Luke Hughes, high top 4. If it comes to it, we can move down for a guy like Luke Hughes, or actually, no, we can't move down, can we? Because we can't trade. Shit. That's not good. I'm not going to hop into the draft. No. Yeah, we can't trade. I'm hoping they add a trade feature at the draft in 21, because, yeah. Yeah, if our guy's gone, I don't know, we could grab Owen Power, honestly. I think Owen Power is probably our fallback pick. Chaz Lucius is awesome. But we already got our future center, and I know he's a sniper, but we already got our future center in Dylan Larkin. Owen Power could be a really solid 2A defenseman to fill out our core, because we don't really have that top-level defenseman, honestly. Owen Power could hop in maybe next year into the NHL. So it's not horrible if Gunther doesn't fall to us, but it's also, you know, kind of like, if he doesn't, you know, our pick's not going to go to waste for sure, but it's definitely going to be Gunther or Power as our pick, because, you know, there's really no one else here that I see a need for taking their centers and goalies. We got Askarov, we got Larkin. These guys are going to be future first-line stars in the league, or really good second-line centers behind guys like Stamkos or Scheifele, but yeah. So that's the plan, I guess. Gunther, Power, I don't know. We didn't really get screwed, though. We only dropped 1 spot, which I'm okay with, so that's good. But yeah, I'd say this is a good year, a good winning year for us. Yeah, I'm just gonna save up here. So I'll do a poll. Honestly, it honestly comes down to if Gunther falls to us or not. If he does, we're taking him, but if not, we're taking Power. But I'll still do an Instagram poll to decide who we should take. So yeah, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow within the next HLM video. Today is Tuesday for me. You'll see this Wednesday, so Thursday. But yeah, this is Mr. Stamkos, and I'll see you all in the next one. But for now, bye.